Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. We're having a lovely weather here. It's warm enough to have some of the snow melting and just a good Saturday. So I thought it would be a good time to show you a quick tutorial on how to make a small little, what they call a crisscross basket. And I was thinking for Easter, but you could use this for other little gifts too. But if you have, this would be a great teacher gift from your kids or Sunday school teacher, or if you are a Sunday school teacher and you want to give a little treat to the kids in your class, this would also make a cute little treat. So I'm gonna flip the camera down here. Oh, sorry about that. I just shook it. And I will start the tutorial and you can let me know if you have questions. Okay, hang on for the ride. Let's see. Okay, so hopefully you can see me here, but this piece of paper is a 6 inch by 6 inch square. So you cut your paper 6 by 6, and then this is a scoreboard. If you don't have one of these, you could use just a ruler, or I sell these in my online Stampin' Up! Store, and I will put the link in the description for that as well. But anyway, you would score your paper at 2 inches and again at 4 inches. Then you turn your paper and you do the same thing. Score at 2 inches and at 4 inches. Okay, so now we're done with our scoring, and we'll get that board out of the way. Now what you want to do is take your scissors, and you can do this on a cutting board if you have one, but if you don't, and for the sake of time today, I'm just going to use my scissors. And you just want to cut off each corner diagonally. So just start from where your score mark is on one end and go to the other and cut that off. And we're going to do that on all 4 corners. So again, score mark to the other corner to the score mark. And to the third one. That one I got a little bit off, but it should be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. No one's going to see this part. So, okay. So now we've got our 4 corners taken off, and then you want to take these. So you're basically, when you look at it, it looks like a little stop sign, and you want to cut from the bottom square just to the bottom of the center square. And you want to do that on the left and the right sides of this middle box. Okay, so see, you've got a little flap here now. And you do the same thing on this side. So you just take your scissors and cut from the bottom to the bottom of that center square, and the same thing on this side. And this is hard for me. I'm actually using scissors right-handed, which I don't usually do, but I thought for the camera it would show up better. So, okay, so now you want to fold where all of your score lines are. Just fold it. I have a bone folder, but I forgot to bring it to the table. But if you have a bone folder, that's great. Otherwise, you could even just use any tool. You just want to fold each of these lines really well. I have fingernails, so maybe the bone folder isn't necessary, but it would help. If you have a bone folder, that's the best. Okay, and then one more. Okay, so just to kind of show you where we're going with this, is this will be your basket. So like your 2 sides here are going to flip up. You're gonna, well, we have one more step to do here, but that's kind of what you're going to be going for. So I forgot to tell you though, on these, the 2 flaps where you cut in the center, you want to trim them down to about 3/4 of an inch. So we're just going to trim off about, I may not be trimming enough here because I'm just eyeballing it, but you just want to trim off about that much on each side. And again, this part's really not going to show, so don't stress about it too much. Okay, so more scraps. Okay, so now you'll have your, there we go. So that's looking more like a basket. It's going to look. Okay, it's coming together. Okay, so now what you want to do is flip it on the back side, and we're going to put, I have some what they call sticky tape. And this comes in a roll. If you don't know where to get it, just message me and I will tell you where. I'll try to put all the supplies up on a link somewhere too. So here's just a little bit of sticky tape. Let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna put it close to the center of the score line. And do the same thing on the other side. This is double-sided sticky tape, so what you do is this bottom side is sticky already. You just run your fingernail over here really well to make sure it's in the paper really well, and then you can just peel off the backing. That's what nails are good for. So then you have your, fold them up, and then you can carefully attach your sides here to that sticky strip, and then just give it a good press. Okay, then on this side where we have these two flaps left, we're going to put sticky strip on these flaps on the inside here. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll just tear a piece of this off. This sticky tape tears really easily, so that's one nice thing. But if you don't want to tear it, you can always use scissors and cut it. That's always an option too. And you could use patterned paper for this. If you want to use a heavy, I would recommend a heavy quality paper. Stampin' Up! has some wonderful designer series paper. Okay, so you just fold that in, and then you fold this side, same thing. I'm kind of laying it on the table because that helps me get the score marks, and then push it good from the inside. Just make sure that all your tape is down good. Okay, then for the handle, we have, this is a 1/2 inch by 8 inch strip, and I have some Pool Party glitter ribbon, which I believe may not be in stock anymore. It may be a retired item, but you could take any ribbon, and we're going to attach, I have some glue dots here. We're just going to attach a little glue dot on each end here, and we'll do it on this end too. And then you can adhere your ribbon in the center of your cardstock. Again, just eyeballing it. It may not be perfect, but actually I got this glue dot too far down, so I'm just going to flip it over and attach it there, which will be fine. I think once it's folded over, you're not going to notice. So then we're going to take two more of these. Sorry guys, I just got my arm in the way. You can't see that way. Take 2 more glue dots, and I'm going to attach one on each end on the outside of the ribbon here, because when you fold your handle down, this is going to be the side that gets attached to the basket. And then we'll put one there. So then we have, you just want to lay the bottom of your handle, just goes all the way down to the bottom of that, in the center where this crosses. So you kind of want your handle in the center here. And then we'll just flip this over and do the same thing. Kind of in the center. You got your glue dots, so you just push, whoops, that one's off center a little bit, isn't it? Let's see if I can, oops, all right, so we have that. And then I already had cut out, or stamped, I'm sorry, I stamped using our, this I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This Oh So Succulent stamp set. It's beautiful. Has all kinds of fun flowers and greetings. Great for Mother's Day, which is coming up, and it's got a birthday greeting. But anyway, using that stamp set, I stamped this image. This is a 2-stamp image, but so there's 2 stamps that made this image. I stamped it in Mellow Mambo, and actually in the end I don't really like the color, but I'm just short on time today, so we'll just stick with it. And then this is punched out, or I think actually it's not punched out. I used a framelit for this, and then this is a Pool Party backing, just a little bit bigger than the circle, and you can use whatever you have. If you have punches at home already, if you have framelits, then framelits I guess would be, just use what you have. And if you need supplies or see something that really catches your eye, just let me know, and you can order through my store at any time. So we'll just put some adhesive on that, and then we'll attach this to our little basket. And then you have this cute little basket. You can fill it with some candies. Let's see, let's see how many this fits, because I'm not really sure. Not that you'd have to put this many in here. But just to give you a sense, it's a small little basket. It's about 2 inches. By the time it's all made, it's about 2 inches long. And you can make it bigger. You would cut your cardstock, instead of being 6 by 6, you could increase your cardstock by something else. You just have to make sure that your score lines can be divided equally into thirds. So you'd have to adjust your score lines. But right now in this little basket, there's 3, 4, 5, there's 6 little Hershey miniatures, and there's still room. See? I don't know if the camera gets a good angle for that or not. And then I made another one. This one, I goofed on the handle, so I took the handle off, but on this one, it has our Stampin' Up! Re-inkers. So if you're looking for an idea, a little gift, you can put these little re-inkers in there, and it holds 4 of our re-inkers. So that's it for today. You guys have let me flip you back up. Whoops. Technology. I'll just flip you back up and hold you. Okay, so that's it for today, but if you have any questions or you need help ordering supplies, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.